morning. Good morning. This is Chris. I hope all is well in your world. All right. I just wanted to talk to you guys about a few things that I posted recently. The first thing was Art of the Root, right? I talked to you guys a lot about that brand. I really love them. You can follow them on Instagram. You can also follow them on Amazon. You can get their actual products right from their direct site. This is actually one of them, one of maybe 50 that I have, maybe. No exaggeration. This is protection from evil, to protect you from evil. But you can get your dragon's blood oil from there. You can get your spiritual oil from there. Tons and tons of products, candles, spiritual baths, etc., etc. And I've used a lot of their products, and I really love them. I've thought about making my own, but I'm just not into that part of it yet. Eventually I'll get there. But this is, again, the brand that I use, and it's called Art of the Root, and I did link it in the actual description box. So yesterday when I posted Art of the Root, they actually were doing a love petition. Now, I'm not into like making somebody love you, right? But I definitely don't have a problem with people infusing love to come their way, bringing love into the situation. But I do not at all, I just want to make this clear. I'm not into making somebody be in love with you. Okay, if the person is not there, that's just something I'm just not into doing. So I wanted to be clear, but it's more about bringing love into the situation. So before I got married, I done one for myself. I done a love petition. I will link it as well in the actual story, but I done a love petition for myself to bring love into my life. Within that period of time, I was engaged, got married, etc., etc. So again, this is not to make somebody who isn't interested love you, or make somebody that you broke up with or they broke up with you want you again, right? This is really just to bring positive energy into your life as it relates to love. So I just want to be clear about that. You can do different ways. I sometimes will use a Whole Foods bag. They still use the brown paper bags. You can order bags online. But usually when I do my petitions, I like to do them like, you can do the brown paper bag. I love this. And this is one for money. And this is really, really old, but just to show you kind of like what she was doing on Art of the Root, where she had kind of like, torn out her edges. This is one that I use. And again, this is an old Whole Foods bag. And again, this is just a money chant. And you can keep this in your book, you can keep it in your Bible, you can keep it in your treasure box, whatever you use in order to store it. Watch the video that I posted today. She actually took hers and put it in like a little bag, and then kind of, infused some of her oils and different things like that, using a ritual bowl. But you can do whatever you want to do. But this is just and you just tear the edges. Now, when I tear the edges, I actually tear the edges counterclockwise towards me. If I want energy to come towards me, and if I want something to go away from me, then I would, go the opposite direction. But you always want to tear things, especially when you want to bring things towards you in your direction, right? Even folding things, you want to bring them into your direction. So even on the video, when you saw her actually fold the item, the petition, she was folding it towards her first. So for example, you want to fold everything to you, turn it counterclockwise again, fold it to you, turn it again, and fold it to you again. Now, some people, I would advise you to like put some, if it's a money petition, you can do green thread or yarn. You can do for, love, you can do red or pink. You can do thread, you can do ribbon, whatever works for you. It's totally up to you. And then again, you can put it in that bag like she was doing and put it over there. And then once you do it, you can, again, store it in your Bible. You can store it in your books. You can store it in your treasure box. Matter of fact, this thing right here, I have petitions in there, and I have some under here. And then I have some in a box that's on the other side. You can do whatever you want to do. I'll show you another box that I have. And I don't want to make this video too long, but this is a perfect one here that I have where you can actually add petitions into this as well, right? So these are little boxes that I get from all over the place, but you can do that as well. This is, I would say, a spell book. But the one thing I like about this, it's a little book that you can write in, right? It's a little book you can write in. But what I do like about this one, and you can get this one straight from Amazon as well. Let you take a look at it. And it has a little binder to it. But what I do like about it is if you're worried about paper, you can get paper from here, right? You can see I've written in here, and I've been writing in this book since 2020, July 2020. And you see I have my name, Krista, Chris, New Orleans, Louisiana, July 2020, spells and conjures. But what I do like about this one is that you can just take some paper straight from here. It's not going to hurt the book. All right. And then, of course, you want to tear the rest of it out and make it into, a little circle. And then you can use your, do your petition from there. So this is a good way to get some paper that, that kind of matches, for your petitions or your conjures or your spells. You can use this as well. And I got this off Amazon. I'll link it as well. Or if you're interested in it, just send me a DM. A lot of people DM me all the time. I do respond to the DMs, and I will give you the link. And it's this cute little book right here. But if you're like, okay, what about the paper? I want to do the right paper. This is a great book to have. And don't worry about it. You'll have plenty. As you can see, I have plenty here. So book and then oils. The other thing is, if you're learning tarot, and I don't want to make this video too long. I think I am already. Some people are concerned about, knowing it and learning it. This is a good way for you to do it here. This is actually a deck that I got that have the meanings on them. And the beauty of this particular one is that you have, some hands here, past, present, future, past relationships, it just, there's a breakdown here. But the beauty of this one is that it comes in a little bag. It has your little beginners, little thing here. And then if you look at the cards without me even opening them, this is actually the Ace of Swords. There's an upright meaning and then there's a reverse meaning. So it does all the work for you. You definitely still need to connect intuitively to it, but it does all the work for you. So for example, your Ace of Swords talks about raw power, victory, breakthroughs, mental clarity in the upright position. And then in the reverse position, it talks about confusion, chaos, lack of clarity. And so this is a good way for you, if you're a beginner and you want to learn, this is a good way for you to actually get a deck that kind of does all the work for you. Of course, you need to do the rest of the work and really connect with your decks and learn your craft and do all that good stuff. But this is a great way for you to learn it, okay? This is Chris, and I just wanted to come through. I will be dropping a few pre-recorded videos tonight. I'm not telling you who it is, but I will be dropping a few pre-recorded videos tonight, and I will see you on YouTube later. Peace and blessings. Bye-bye.